Game 2 of the UNOH Siena Heights doubleheader. First quarter, rebound off the missed three. Second chance opportunity, Evan Alcock with the putback layup. Gets the hoop and the harm for the three-point play. Down at the other end of the court, UNOH, some nice ball movement. Goes out to Marmoretta Crespo for the triple. Gets it to go in the third quarter. Cross-court pass to Peyton Banks in the corner. Quick grab and shoot, and it's good. The Saints inching their way back in this one. It's a one-point game. Down the court the other end, out to Banks. Opposite corner this time, drains back-to-back threes. 39 points for Banks. Leads the Saints to the 78-65 win over the Racers.
I think my coaches just wanted me to be more aggressive. They knew that I had it in me. In the first half, it showed. I wasn't being aggressive and shooting and doing all that. But my teammates passed me the ball, got open shots. I think right now we have all the offensive skill that we need. I think it's more our defensive side that needs a little help. I think that we can be a great defensive team, but we just have to take that extra step.
Yeah, he's really been phenomenal.
Other half of the doubleheader between UNOH and Siena Heights. Saints ball to start the game, passed out to Colin Nutter. Hesitates and goes up and over the defender. Nutter with the first bucket of the game. A little bit later on in the first, Racers with the ball this time. Mohamed Cradley attacks the gap, but hits the fadeaway jump shot. Cradley, 17 points on the night for the Racers. Just before the half, missed shot, rebounded out to TJ Howlett. Defender closing in. Hits the triple, though, bringing the game back within 5. Closing out the second half, some nice ball movement out to Biggs Johnson. Good from behind the arc. The Saints unable to add any more, though, and the Racers take this one 63-46.
Well, I think kind of like we were talking about before is, this time of year you got fatigue and you got those little nickel and dime injuries where everybody's a little bit sore, everybody's a little bit tired. So I think now where you're going to see down that stretch runs is the teams that are mentally able to handle those processes within the rest of the calendar going to help put themselves in a position to be successful a little bit.
Tim Clagg and Scoop Miller join us with more from Siena Heights.
Both Siena Heights and the University of Northwestern Ohio Racers trying to make their way into the top 8 to try and secure a conference title berth here. But it started right out of the opening gates in the first half, Scoop. The pressure from UNOH was relentless. They forced 21 turnovers on this young Saints team.
Yeah, it was just amazing. To start out, they had forced 19 turnovers before Siena Heights was able to force the first Racer turnover. Just a staggering number. But that shows you the effort we saw from UNOH here this afternoon. They pick up an impressive road win here at Siena Heights.
And hot three-point shooting. They're one of the best teams, one of the best dozen teams in the country. They were able to knock down 11 threes as a team.
Yeah, I think they had 4 or 5 different guys in that opening quarter that knocked down threes, just put all kinds of pressure on that Saint defense, and the Saints just couldn't recover as they were fighting an uphill battle all afternoon.
On the women's side, Siena Heights looking to avoid the upset for the second time against the UNOH Racers. They dropped down in Lima for their first loss of the season, and for 3 quarters it looked like they were going to lose on their home floor again. But then the senior Peyton Banks, a tremendous outing, 39 points, 11 rebounds, leading the come-from-behind win.
Yeah, she was just phenomenal. She had some struggles early, and credit to the Racers for that. They did a great job of trying to double down on her, trying to be as physical as they could with her, but she just sort of took over there, and credit her teammates. They recognized it. They got her the basketball, and I thought at halftime they made some great adjustments. Coach Sue Silchevek kind of put her on the perimeter. She hit some threes right away, and then the chess match was on. But the Racers had no answer for Banks down the stretch, and she had a monster day here, and they needed every bit of it.
Well, Siena Heights is on fire now. They've won 9 out of their last 11 games as they earn their 17th win of the season.